What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. It's 1:25. I'm at home. I have a doctor's appointment, so I'm trying to go home quicker. I mean, not that I'm gonna be late, because I'm not, but oh man, this is gonna be a little weird. But I just don't like being rushed. Like, I really don't like being rushed. My other job, oh my god, it was always rushed. Always rushing every single time. It was so annoying. You know, because we get out so late that anything that I had planned, it would be a rush to get home. It would be, you know, get out 3 or 4 p.m. and be rushing home to get whatever done. So, not fun, to be honest. But that's okay because I'm in a better place now. And I know I have time, but I like to get things done and relax a little bit too. Plus, this is like the first appointment I've had in, well, I've never really had a formal appointment ever in my life, but I've had physicals, but not ever a doctor's real visit. I think the last time I talked to a doctor was probably, I still had a pediatrician, so I was a kid. So it must have been like elementary, like 2007 maybe. So yeah, different times. But yeah, I just want to get checked. I don't feel necessarily anything bad, or anything that I'm concerned about, but I think it's just good to get a checkup just in case anything is off. Yeah. But today was a decent day. It was different than how it was supposed to go because they gave me more work, but it's because my other coworker had more work to do, so it was kind of off balance that way. So yeah, that's alright. I mean, I'm not complaining. It is what it is. But still got out a decent time. Everything really felt fun. But yeah, I mean, it's time to head home and figure things out there. I got one of my classes done yesterday, so that's pretty good. And I only got 2 more. I'm trying to make it so where I'm finishing them one day at a time, roughly. I mean, it'll be hard to get it all done in one day, but I have more free time now since my kid is more self-dependent, so it's pretty good. But yeah, I just don't like to wait till the weekend because I have more work now with classes, so I don't want to wait till like the last minute to get everything done. I did that last semester and it was just not a good idea. I mean, I got it done, but it's because I had to get it done. It wasn't because I scheduled it ahead of time. It was just because I was lazy-ish. I'll have the excuse to say I was lazy, and that was the case. But now we at home, and we figure things out. I hope you guys are having a great day. I feel pretty good. I started fasting again, just because I feel like I let myself go a little bit. But it's been doing good so far. So yeah. I did get a nasty cut on my hand. I don't know if you could tell. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it does hurt. I did clean it up, but I still hate it though. Buddy. Man, traffic in the morning is sucky because regardless of how early it is, well, I guess it makes sense because, it's all factory work here. So, surprise, surprise, everyone's getting up at the same time and going to work. So, it's okay though. It's just that there's one spot back here, right by the bridge, or excuse me, it's actually past over there. Like, it's over there. It's over there, and it just gets clogged up, and it's like the longest waiting time ever. But here's the plus side on that. I'm reading this book called 1984, I think. I say think because I'm not sure the exact name of the title. But I'm reading it. It's pretty good. I like to read it while I like to listen to the audiobook while I'm reading the book, just so I learn the new words, because there's a lot of new words now. There's a bunch of new, it uses like some high-end English in that one. And I like to read it while I'm listening to it, because I like to listen to it too, because if I just read it, I get really tired, or more so I just end up, I think I take my time with it, and then I end up getting sleepy because of it, because it's usually, it's always after work, so I'm tired already, and if I sit down I just get more tired, right? And all that combined is more work. But anyways, what I do now is I just I read it while I listen to the audiobook, and that helps me. And so for the longest time, sorry, my screen got cracked and I'm scared I scratched oh my god, I see these scratches. Scratches on my freaking watch, dude. What the heck? It's alright. Anyways, yeah, I've been putting off the book for a while because I haven't made time to read it, made time to listen to it. So what I do now, I started listening to it in the morning, and it's pretty good. I like it. It's got me thinking about the book now. I want to read more about it. So, yeah, it's great. I think I might do that more often now. I used to listen to classical music in the morning, but that didn't help my sleepiness. Surprise, surprise. So, that wasn't a go-to, and I didn't want to listen to any kind of pop music, any kind of radio pop music. There was like old classic rock, which I love, but I just wasn't feeling that in the morning, you know? It's kind of like a Friday vibe kind of thing, and now in a morning before work kind of vibe. But all in all, yeah, I like listening to audiobooks. I want to read more, like I said, so I think this is the best way that I can approach this problem that I made, by listening to the audiobook in the morning. Because my initial suspicion was that I wasn't going to be able to pay attention that well because I'm driving, but I was locked in right away. It was great. You know, once you start listening to it, you know, hearing it well, you start getting captivated by the story, and then you want to hear more and you focus on it. So that's what I was doing. It was good. It was a good book. It's still a good book. I'm not done with it. I'm halfway through. Other books I plan to read, I'm not sure actually, but there's a couple I have in mind. I think the goal of reading is just to learn more words. I think, well, just to learn more stuff. But you know, I don't want to just stick to like self-help books, you know, because I already read a whole bunch of those, and yeah, they're great and all, but I want a story, because even with stories there could be a lesson learned that might have been already told, but in a different way. So I'm not sure. I think I'm going to go more into the fiction side of things, because up and through my whole life I've always just listened to or read like self-help books, like, you know, The Art of Not Giving a F. What other ones? The Dale Carnegie book, Napoleon Hill, and some other modern ones as well that I've read, and you know, they're all good and all. And I think the general sum of those books is essentially, you know, I guess I take this from The Art of Not Giving an F, is, you know, control what you can, don't try to control that don't control, right? The other factors that you can't control in life, don't worry about them, because you can't control them, so why even worry about them? So only worried about what you have and what you can control, and don't compare yourself to others, right? That is the comparison is the thief of joy. That's what it is. Plus, you don't even know what's going on in other people's lives, or how they have it, you know. So essentially, focus on yourself. Of what, you know, take away the distractions. Reflect on what. For me personally, reflect on what takes up your time, because for me it was always social media. For me it was always social media, where I'm on on TikTok, on Twitter, right? And it went beyond that as well, because TikTok, yeah, you know, I spent an hour or two when I first initially got it, when it started popping up again, and when it got rebranded from Musical.ly. I would spend hours on it. And after all that time, and a day's worth, right, I would ask myself, what was the whole point? Like, what did I learn? And I didn't learn anything. Now, is every single thing, every single facet of your life have to be an educational lesson, principle, whatever? No. But you have to learn something. It doesn't have to be a progressive lesson, a progressive thought. It doesn't have to be that, you know, but it wasn't anything. And I felt like I just wasted my time. I entertained myself, but there's better ways to entertain myself. Better, more progressive ways, more mindful ways, I should say. So I ended up deleting it then. And then Twitter, I recently deleted that because not only was that taking up my time, but it was also taking up my mental energy afterwards. I was always thinking about negative stuff, just stuff that I didn't care about. I cared about, and I found myself thinking, why am I caring about this? Why does this matter? Right? So I deleted Twitter as well. Now I really just stay on Reddit and TikTok, but I don't use TikTok that often, so I managed that. I re-downloaded it, yeah, but that was, you know, it's been a while and it hasn't affected me to the point that it's taken over my time. So, plus I really like Reddit because it seems more insightful on things. Like people's comments are more insightful than just Twitter rot, you know, spewage of hatred and disgusting arbitrary things. I'm not sure. Oh my God, that's a lot of things. But yeah, I mean, I've learned a lot through that, and through Reddit helps out a lot actually, because it's more than just because Twitter. Yes, here's the thing: Twitter had interesting posts. People had an interesting post. People had things to say about things, and they created a post about that. And that post within itself had obviously a sub-post where they talked about what happened, or they comment on it, commentary, whatever it would be. It would be mostly a reflection of what there is there. Now, when Elon bought Twitter, guess what happened? Ads were everywhere. I swear to God, when Elon bought it, he just ramped it up. And now, when you go on the replies and the repost, or the replies, I should say, it's just ads. It's just freaking ads. It's so annoying. I'm like, I want to know, like, it would be a post of, let's just say it was a panda, at a zoo, or something happens, and then, you don't know the context of it. I would look it up. I would be like, what? I would look it up. I would be like, oh, let me see what's under here. I want to learn the context. I want to learn anyone's insight on this. And it wouldn't be anybody. It would just be a bunch of bots posting spam. And it was the most annoying thing ever, because I would scroll all the way down, and then by the time I would scroll all the way down, which I figured I'm just like everybody else, they would just get tired of the post and go on to the next thing. But Reddit, there are ads. I think it's like one for every post underneath the replies. But most of the time, it's all conversation. They're all conversing about the subject. Or even if they take a spin, there's another post that you can categorize. You can hide the first post, and then look at the next one, and then it's all really simple mainstream information. And if you want to inquire within, it's there. So it's a whole different vibe now, especially with Elon buying Twitter. Like, it's clear that the ads are the ones making the headlines. So it's annoying, but that's why I deleted it, and now I have Reddit, and it's much better. Funny, I used to think Reddit was just like a 4chan thing, but nah, it's not. I don't know why, I just thought it was, but it's pretty good. But that was basically it. I don't have anything else to say. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.